Welcome to Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 15 of our Let's Play. So we are here in the Senpo temple in the midst of it, and this is where we ended up at the end of last stream. We killed those two idiots out there. Damn, they're annoying. And luckily we managed to get the blood thingy, and that made all the difference. So we're in here. There's lots of these monks and they are unkillable. Well, you can kill them, but they are coming back no matter what. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna just absolutely just mad dash in here, grab some stuff and mad dash out again. There's no point in trying to fight them because we cannot. And over here we have a door that is obviously open from the other side. It always is. And we have a few more loot things in here. I think there's one over here that we need to get. And that one. And off way again. There we go. And let's jump up. So these ones, they either have giant centipedes in them or they have... oh, hold on, let me just check if there's any loot down here. Nope, no loot. No loot. There, but there's loot over here. There. Ta-da! A bundled Jesus statue. This one is... it refreshes one of our resurrection powers if we lose it and we want to get back. Kind of we do. Then we can use one of these. But we only have two. We found one in Hirata Estate and we found one just here now. There we go. And there's also an offering that we just take. That's a Sakura blood droplet. And... well, and let's see. Yeah, there's also some other thing we want to do. Okay. Apparently that's a thing that we have to do. And out here. Alright. So there is one of those really annoying ones here. I wonder if we can... there. Broken sugar, scrap things. That's fine. Okay, so now we need to go see. It's not this three-story pagoda. That's just a pagoda. But we need to get there. That's our challenge. And here there are some. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh man, I love the Ichimonji double. It's so good. At exactly this. Oh yeah, we have these. Remember, jump, and jump, and don't let the flames dissipate a bit. Pretty insane how easy they are. It gives 46, so that's a nice little bit here. Go, suck up all the gold, have a door there, and we can continue. So this part, I think we get a quest to get back here at some point, but right now we can go here and let's do it. This is going to be the same way as the other one. Same way as going down through this secret door. Or secret passage. So we'll go here. Boop. Jump down, and then I think it's somewhere up there that we can't see that we would have been dropping down. Yeah, it was. Can't see it, but there maybe? I don't know. But we would be dropping down here, and let's go into water. This is basically just clearing some loot and finding a secret thing. Amiibo balloon of spirits. I'm not really using the balloons because we're not really grinding. Whoop, grab. Okay, so we got more of these. Jump. Step. And jump. Jump and stab. More? No. So what we have here are the ancient high priests sitting here on a row, and the last one is sitting there, and at some point we need to go back and grab something from him, but apparently not now. But this is where there's a secret exit. Ta-da! We'll get it. Ta-da! And then we get to this pagoda. And I spy with my little eyes some geckos. And that's where we go back. But we got to this pagoda, so let's open it and see what's inside. There is an esoteric text, so we can learn to do some of the moves that the monks are doing. Senpo esoteric text, a book of secrets that grant the ability to learn Senpo style skills. Those of the Senpo temple mastered martial arts in the pursuit of virtue. They considered strong fist and strict discipline essential against Buddha's enemies. However, Senpo Temple was seized by an obsession for the undying, which corrupted their teaching and style. But it's still something, we can still use it. We can still... there's one thing that's super good, but I don't really like it very much. It's what's it? Yeah, so that's back to the temple. Swoosh, and there, and we are back. See, that one's also easy to miss, and that's an Aku Sugar, the useful one. I really feel that we are missing something, and by that I mean, am I really gonna do that? I think it's a mistake. These ones. So weird. I know that if I kill one of these I'll get a bulging coin purse, and I don't think I got it last time. One of those have a bulging coin purse, whatever. If they do, we are gonna miss it. That's 1,000 gold. If they do, or if they did, we would have gotten it by now. Alright, let's do a boss fight. This is a weird boss fight because it's more confusing than it's difficult. And well, we can rest. I don't think it should be necessary, but it might be. Reflection of Strength has been unlocked. Okay. That's, yeah, okay, that's another thing I want to mention. We've now gotten a new update, the new update, which means that when it says press X, because that's an Xbox control to press X, but it's actually the square. I've gotten used to it, so I don't need those commands anymore. But they are now incorrect, all of the stuff you see on the screen, because I don't. And yeah, there's a mod, and the mod doesn't work with the new version. Boo-hoo. Alright, so let's think. Right, let's go in and just see the intro to the boss fight. Now we get transported to the inner sanctum of the Senpo Temple. The 4 monkeys. Someone seeing.
3 monkeys.
Yelling. Someone listening.
One of the panels is empty.
And someone's invisible. That's the guy who can see. And now they run away. Alright. The 5-pronged bell, made of aged bronze, can be used repeatedly. When rung, monkeys and wolves alike are returned to the initial state. Wolves alike. That's me. However, a monkey caught in the folding screen will not escape whether the bell is rung or not. So that basically means you can ring this bell and reset the encounter, but any progress you made will still be there. That's pretty good. Because this fight is mainly about... But now we kill the invisible. It's always behind us. You can kind of... When you start walking, if you're really, really careful, you can see that it's holding the... you can see the footsteps behind you. But I'm gonna ring it. You can see we got one of the monkeys. That's 1/4 of the health bar of this boss fight. Ugh, man, that's annoying. Yes, so you can see this one. And okay, let's see. This one, maybe if we're lucky, we can ring this. And the guy listening will be stunned. No! How are you nuts? How's that not working? That kind of sucks. Nope. I think they usually stunned him. Oh, man. Yeah, and he jumps down. Yeah, so this is when this boss fight gets really annoying. You just endlessly run around with the monkeys, so you have to sort of do something else. And you can luckily reset as many times as you like. There he is. Alright, so that's 2 monkeys. And now we get these terror monkeys. They are pretty awful. They're easy to kill, but they will cause terror. And that terror is gonna kill you when it stacks up. Which is kind of putting a timer on this boss fight, or this fight and all. I think one of them is up here. But we can always reset if we get too many. Okay, there he is. I see you. Ah! Where is it? Damn. See the more terror monkeys. Really shouldn't be fighting this. Should be running away because they are infinitely spawning. So we're really just running away, running around, trying to find the other monkeys, the real monkeys. And there are specific rooms. Okay. Like this. Nope. So if you can lure the monkeys into some specific rooms, you can use the traps against them. So we got the orange one. Ugh, they're still following us. And is it up there? Yes, it is up there. So now we try again and build the gun. Yeah. There. One more. And we ring it. So we miss one. And that's the one who can see, I think. And I think he's over here. And it doesn't matter how many tries we need. See, it's up there. I think. Ah, damn it. He saw us. So there is a room that we can lure him into where he's kind of vulnerable. But I don't know where he went. Where did he go? Yeah, I think this one is the dark room. There. Boom. Yeah, so he can't see in the dark. That's why he runs there. It's a really confusing one. It can be super difficult or it can be super easy. This one was actually kind of easy. That was actually surprisingly easy. So now all the monkeys have turned their back.
Forgive them. They only sought to keep me hidden. However, it seems it was not meant to be. Close your eyes. Let us meet at the inner sanctum.
And whoosh. So we are now got past the gatekeeper monkeys and made it into the end here. Look at that. 3,000 gold for the battle memory of an extraordinary foe, lingering in the mind of the commune with the sculpt's idol to confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. The falling screen monkeys guarded the halls of illusion and befriended the divine child of rejuvenation. And then we get a new one, ninjutsu technique that manipulates the victim like a puppet cost available to use, activated after a backstab death blow. That's just super useful if you're facing too many enemies, then you can get one of them on your side. Wow, 8 abilities? We really need to get something. That one is a trap. If you click on it, you get teleported back. So instead of going like, oh, I wonder what happens. So there we have the divine child of the rejuvenating waters. That's actually the first time we hear that name. And what are we going to do? We are going to... Oh, see, this is the new abilities. Praying strikes. Using successive elbow and arm strikes. Why would I use an elbow and arm strike when I have Kushimaru? The sword, yeah. So let's not. And what I want to do is Ashina Cross. I don't want it, but I want it because Ishin, or technically Tengo, was telling us that if we have we mastered any disciplines, now we can say, yes, we have. And that means he will give us a new skill tree that we really, really want, because that's my favorite ability. And then from here on, it's completing that one. Fang and Blade, mid-air prosthetics, that's also really nice. And I think we take it anyway, immediately. Grappling hook attack. Using grab once launch an enemy and use the momentum to perform a rolling sword attack. I don't know. I think this is one of those where you just should get it, and then, but also mid-air prosthetics. I will get this one. I want to go. Okay, so now it's one for that one, projected force, which is, these three are basically the same. Chasing slice, fang and blade, and projected force. They're all something with you use one of your prosthetic tools and then do a follow-up attack, and it's pretty cool. It's really nice to have. And then we have that one, which you don't have, so good. And I can enhance attack power from the screen monkeys. Awesome. The halls of illusion lie in the threshold betwixt life and death. Departed souls of the divine children drift and sway, taking shelter in the monkeys of the temple. Such is why the divine child of rejuvenation speaks of them as friends. Yeah, that's a lot of there. Alright, so we need to find this is the rejuvenating child. The divine child of the rejuvenating water. The rejuvenating child of the divine water.
Why do you seek this place?
Whoa,
I seek
back
the
off.
mortal blade.
Do you know of the blade that cannot be drawn?
Yes.
It is so called, for not one who has drawn it has ever survived. Yet you still wish to attempt this.
I do.
I do.
I have a trick up my sleeve.
Very well. If you are prepared, you may gaze upon the blade.
There are so many wise children, too. Both Kuro and the divine child. Well, that worked well.
Why is it, I wonder? Are they not loath to die?
So I'm not the first one. Here come the sakura flowers.
How are you? Your eye. I see. You carry the curse of the dragon's heritage.
The mortal blade. Without question. I accept its power.
Oh yeah, magic weapon. An Odachi capable of slaying the undying, its crimson blade will take the life of any who draws it. Without the power of resurrection, one could not hope to wield this power, which allows one to defeat even infested beings. Long concealed within Senpo Temple, the blade is inscribed with its true name, Gracious Gift of Tears, because we need it to go to the divine realm and slay the dragon to get its tears. Technically, we don't need to slay it, we just need its tears. Now let's talk to the Divine Child and get hopefully some meaningful story.
I see you serve the divine heir of the dragon's heritage.
Yes,
Why do you seek the mortal blade?
I wish to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm to sever the ties of immortality.
I see. I have read about this. I have read there is a way to sever the dragon's heritage.
Oh.
Which means the divine heir begrudges the power of the dragon's heritage.
That's right.
How strange fate can be. I am one of the children of the rejuvenating waters, created by those who would stop at nothing to achieve immortality. My false dragon's blood was created by man.
Children? So there are many of you.
I am the only one who survived the process. The others are laid to rest here.
I see.
I do not know if it is right to sever the ties of immortality, but the dragon's heritage undeniably corrupts the lives of men, and I share the heir's feelings about that truth. Shinobi of the divine heir, I have decided to assist you.
Well, thank
Please,
you.
hold out your hand.
What?
Bless us with bountiful harvest.
Yay, a bowl of rice. Rice that's spilled from the palms of the child of the rejuvenation. Gradually recovers vitality over time. It's super nice. Even in falsehood, the power of the dragon's blood brings a bountiful harvest. Rice is precious. The flavor grows richer with each bite, and it's sure to raise one's spirit.
This is...
Rice?
rice?
There you are. Rice is a precious thing. It tastes better the more you eat it, and restores one's vigor.
Well, thank you. Can we talk about more?
Shinobi of the divine heir, you are welcome here.
No.
Farewell,
request more
Shinobi.
rice.
May the heart...
So, one of the things about the rice is we have to use it to exhaust the child from making it to us. We also can give it to other people, and there are a few people who request the rice of the divine child. Maybe there's something behind here. You never know. There's always something behind here. Right? There's always, if there is a house and there's something and there's a way to go behind it, there's always something there. Alright, we're gonna go up to this location. So this looks like a sort of, I don't know, secluded area or separate area, but actually if we go up and open this door, you will find that we're back. And I'd actually like to kill some of these just to show what the power of the mortal blade. But they're still tough. Oh, there's a thing over here, right? Is there one behind? So we kill. There we go. Now we kill the centipede as well. And then it's completely gone. Nice. Oh, that's the guys outside. They were like, oh, I heard something. Alright, we're gonna kill these because they might have some goodies for us. Wait. And it goes. Another dodge. Nothing of interest, but still. Wow. Also just looks nice. 165 for an ambush. Oof. Okay, this might actually be grindable. Not that we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try to take all of them because maybe one of them have something cool. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. We'll do it. And they will resurrect themselves after a while. Nah, nothing there. kill it, and then that one. What did the other one do? Just also spewing things out. Okay, I'll deal with the small ones here. And oh, this is just poison. We have different versions. And we have now killed all of the immortals here in this area. Okay, so not all of them were equally valuable. This one was cheaper. Okay, that's pretty good. So, 2,600. That's way too much money. And what are we gonna do from here? We have a few things to do. We have now found one of the things that we needed to find, so maybe it is possible for us to go back. First, I want to go to the dilapidated temple, because that's a good place to yeah, that's a good place to spend some money. And if we can't spend all the money, we're gonna go find someone who will carry the money for us. Time to see.
You need something?
Oh, you don't even notice that I have the blade? Do I have new prosthetics? I don't think so. No. Then upgrade. Alright, what are our options? We can do now a spear upgrade or an axe upgrade. The one I really wanted... I also want this one. But I can't. That requires some things that we don't have. Some... magnetite, I think it's called. The purple one. Or is that fulminating? I don't even know. That one's also good. That one, we don't even have that yet. So let's take some of the... We eventually want all of it, right? So let's take this one. Spring-loaded axe. It's a good way to spend money. And here we have improved Sabimaru. We really want that, actually. We also very much want this one, but that requires 4 of those. I think that's called fulminating mercury, and that's not very easily available. Age, mist, weather, feathers, things. I don't think I want that. Spears can be performed not only when taken. Yeah, I don't really know that. We'll take this one, the spear. We have one place where we want to use it, and that's it. So now we got everything we can. We can't go further down this line because we haven't found this prosthetic tool. We will soon-ish.
Another time then.
Another time. Well, that took care of a lot of our money. Let's see, do you have some...
Hey there, still...
Do you have anything? We can buy some coin purses and stuff. I don't think there's anything else we want to buy at this point. So we'll buy this. There. That should cut down on our... Yeah, none of the other things I really want to buy.
Until next time, friend.
Okay. And let's see. Oh, right. There's one thing we can do. And that is, remember... Where was it? Remember the Taro troop we found in the abandoned dungeon? The Dogen? No, what is Dosako? What was his name? The doctor, he said he wanted a strong person. And we can find that guy. Maybe here? It's in one of the... He was in the not darkest dungeon, the abandoned dungeon, not the darkest dungeon, please. Ah, there he is. We can lure him to the dungeon.
I must follow it. That melody, I am sure it calls me. How might I pursue it? Shinobi, what do you think?
Lure him to the abandoned dungeon.
Try the abandoned dungeon.
The dungeon? Well, if the melody is coming from the bottom of this hole, I just might find a way to reach the source from the dungeon.
Yes.
Yes, the dungeon could be the way. I see. You have my deepest thanks.
Don't thank me too early. And now we go to the dungeon. What? Do we not have this one? Oh, we did. Now we go to the underground waterway. And then talk to the doctor. And let me see, do I have anything that causes flames? Yeah, the flame vent. The spring-loaded flame vent, even. There. Alright, let's go back up. This makes it so much easier with these. That was useless. There. That's it. And got the kill on that one. Stuff and talk to him.
My dear Shinobi, I thank you for dutifully completing your task. At this moment,
welcome.
the person in question is in the surgery facility of the abandoned dungeon.
Surgery facility.
Our trials can now move forward. I'm sure the Master will be pleased. I offer this as my thanks. Please, take it.
Now, imagine that you're doing a service for someone and they give you a lump of fat wax. I mean, normally I would be happy, but in this case I'm really happy. I got 3 lumps of fat wax. Fat wax is super hard to come by, so that's very nice to get. Alright, so let's get out of here, and what we have now is we have done one of the 3 things we need to do. We need to find... let's actually go back to the Ashina Castle and see if we can... if they will recognize the fact that I have the new sword. And will give us some new hints, because we need 3 things to sort of progress to the next stage: the sword, the flower, that pools where, that grows where the fountainhead waters pool deeply, and the last one is something we don't know yet. I don't think we know it.
Wolf, that sword on your back, is it?
It is the mortal blade.
The sword that can kill those who cannot die.
Yes, it was given to me by the divine child of the rejuvenating waters at Senpo Temple.
That's
The
one hell of a
divine
title.
child of the rejuvenating waters?
The monks at Senpo Temple abandoned the ways of their faith in pursuit of immortality. The result is those who have false dragon's heritage, known as the divine children of the rejuvenating waters.
A false dragon's heritage. I never would have thought. Wait, divine children?
Yes, many were created, but only one survived.
Further proof of the corruption this power brings to man. The ties of immortality must be severed.
Yes, my lord.
Interesting. Anything else?
I see you've gathered some of the ingredients needed to create the aroma of the fountainhead. Keep up the good work, Wolf.
Some of the ingredients. Yeah, so about the
My
stone.
lord, this is for you.
This is a document written by one who sought the fountainhead aroma.
I see.
It says there's a fragrant stone in some sacred village, but I've never heard of such a village.
It is beneath Ashina.
Now that you mention it, about the well near the Moonview Tower, I've read it may have some connection with the bottomless hole. This may be worth investigating.
I will take a look.
Good. The text did say to throw oneself. I wonder what that could mean.
Well,
A place to throw oneself. I've seen a place where that might be possible.
You have?
There is a great, seemingly bottomless hole in the abandoned dungeon outside Ashina Castle. An old woman there. She told me to throw myself in.
But the place you throw yourself into, you believe it's connected to somewhere?
Yes, I felt a faint wind blowing in from the direction of the Torii Gate. I think I will try jumping into it.
It's
think I
worth a
won't.
try. But do be careful.
so that
You're leaving. Wolf, I'm counting on you.
well,
My
count
lord.
away. That was actually a new bit. Okay, so now we know the 3 things we need. We need the mortal blade, we need the shelter stone, and that is in the Mibu village, that is below in the Athena depth. So you can jump down, but that's not the way I prefer. I prefer going through the sunken valley, which is where we will find the flower. So we go that way instead. Let's see if she has anything to say
I'm
about.
glad you've come, Master Wolf.
Oh, I did have one. Nice. Do I have more? No. Nice. Hey, I didn't know.
Goodbye.
Let's also just run over and see if Ishin has anything to say about our new sword. We're just bragging with our new sword. Hey, look at us. We got a magic weapon. I think he does. I think he does have something to say.
Sekiro, is that the mortal blade? So what of the rumors?
According to the divine child of the inner sanctum, anyone who draws the mortal blade will meet death.
Which means only one such as you can wield it then.
When I drew out the blade and saw its crimson edge, I too died once.
I see. The crimson edge. Listen, Sekiro. With the mortal blade, you can now kill the undying. A truly terrifying weapon, don't you think?
What are you trying to say?
That sword is now yours. Who or what will you kill? You must be sure of the answer before drawing it. You're leaving, Sekiro. Another time.
Good. All right. Whoa. Did that just happen?
The crimson mortal blade. That means the one that he has must be black, then. To abandon oneself in search of strength. How tragic.
Can we confront him?
The mortal blade. A weapon to kill the undying is now... You must be sure...
No?
You're leaving, Sekiro.
Okay, so the one he has. Who could that be? Alright, let's go back. Because there are a number of secret conversations we have to listen to and find in order for us to actually get the secret ending. One of them is behind here as well, but I don't know when it triggers. Not now, I guess. But what it will trigger is the end of this episode. So thank you very much for following along. This was a bit of a lore-heavy one, which I really like as well. It just alternates from just killing, and progressing and seeing the beautiful landscape into boss fighting, and then also just trying to figure out how the world works. And now we got a bit closer. We have the Mortal Blade. We can now go to the Sunken Valley and find our way to the Fragrant Flower, and this is where I feel that the game really transitions well into mid-game. Senpo Temple, Sunken Valley, Ashina, Depth, those are the mid-game things, and then there are a few late-game zones afterwards. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until next time, take care and stay effective.